Hey, Mrs. Peeners.
Alright, Mrs. Penis, here we go. Alright, bring it down. I just want Alex come down here. We're gonna go on the mat now. Talk about how to score. I just want to talk about this guy's neck right now. Take a look at his neck. You see this? If I push on his neck, push back against me. So he can push right back. Let me push it to the side a little bit. Push back against me. He can push back. Now notice this. Once his neck is all the way extended, go ahead, push back. Push back. See how he can't do it? If his neck is all the way extended in, go ahead, push back. Can't do it. The reason is, once the spine is extended, it becomes very painful. All of a sudden, everything gets locked up, and you can't even actually fight at all. It's not that he's not fighting right now. It's that the pain is overwhelming, and it doesn't allow him to fight. So we're going to take advantage of this. First thing I guess we're going to learn is just the basic half. So Alex, flat out for me. I hit my breakdown, whatever that was, to get him flat. Give my half Nelson in nice and neat. I run my half Nelsons a little bit different than other people do. My first step, my chin's on him right in his neck. My first step is to get on my toes and drive into him a little bit. What just happened is all I wanted. Notice how his elbow came off the mat. That's all I'm looking for, that right there. You see it? Got it. Now step two, I'm going to throw my knee in front of his face, and at the same time, I'm going to throw my elbow to the ceiling. So here I am on my own. Drive into him, come up, and then I throw my knee and my arm at the same time. This isn't supposed to be done with power. This is supposed to be a quick, hard motion that's just going to quickly torque him up. So here we are. Boom, come up, drop, boom, throw it up. Now, here's where a lot of people make a mistake. Can you see right now, Joe? Let's try and move it now. Here's where a lot of people make the mistake. Because I can take him to his back doesn't mean I should. If I take him to his back, yeah, I could take him right now, but I might not finish. Instead, I have such a dominant position now, I'm going to be a little cautious with it. I'm going to drop my elbow to the mat and sink my arm deep. Now I'm looking to grab his chin. Alright, he's not going anywhere. Try to roll into me, Alex. Try to get off your back. He's not going anywhere. There's nowhere for him to go. Okay? What I'm going to do next now, which is the important part of the move, just what we talked about, I'm going to extend his spine by pulling my elbow in. All of a sudden, his neck just went like this. Pull it in. I take him right over to his back, keeping his spine extended. Alex, go ahead. Fight off your back. Notice how he can't fight against me at all right now because of the orientation of his neck. I don't need to be out on my toes like a lot of coaches will have their guys do. I don't need to be out here. In fact, I don't need anything other than his neck, his spine extended. Watch, no arm in there this time. Once I have his spine extended, go ahead, get off your back. He can't move. I don't need anything but his head to be here, nice and tight. Feel that on your own. Pull down on your head, keeping it tight, and then try to fight it with by using your neck muscles. You should feel that they can't even move at all. It hurts. All right. Now let's get into some technical stuff. Alex, here we are. Get on bottom. I'm working off an ankle ace now, guys. Joey, come around so that way you can see what an ankle ace looks like.
I might not be able to see over here.
You see this?
Yeah.
All I'm doing is I'm sitting on his ankle. Real easy. All right, come back out front. I'll turn a little bit so that way you guys.
No, I got it right here. How's this?
This is the best angle for it, though.
Like this right here?
No, just us this way.
Okay.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach over with this arm. I'm going to put elbow in his ear. And now I'm going to flex like I'm like Arnold Schwarzenegger or someone. And suck his head in. Same principle, we're trying to extend his spine. Sliding, see how I lock my grip up? Now once you get it here, it's very important that you compress it all down tightly. Alex, try to fight me with your neck right now. Try to straighten your neck. If I let him straighten his neck, watch, Alex, now don't let me bend your neck, ready? It's going to be very hard for me to get him back. So it's important that once I get him compressed, this pressure stays right here. Now this arm comes back here. Can you see where I'm bringing it? Just kind of put it on my own knee pretty much. That's where it's going to be. I'm going to fold his head to his knee as I bring his knee to his head. Fold it all up. Now, you'll see this puts some compression on his meniscus, or excuse me, on his ACL. Notice how his leg gets folded out. Can you see the angle that it is at? I scoop his leg out a little bit. It puts some pressure on his meniscus. What this causes the guy to do is normally he'll straighten his leg to take the pressure off, and that'll bring everything together. So here we are. Maybe back up a little bit so that way they can see the whole thing. Having me on both ends. Here we are. I got him to brush. This arm's here. Boom. Just bring it all down together. Lock it up by grabbing the hand that was on his chin, grabs my own wrist. Now I go ahead and decide. I drive him over and I finish. Either this finish, stepping through and Turk finish, or our superstar finish, which is where we step over the top leg twice and then run through his head. Those three finishes right there went in order from least effective to most effective, but they also went in order from easiest to get into to most difficult to get into. Thank you. All right, next move off the ankle waist that we're going to go over. I just want to... The reason we use an ankle waist to get into our overhead cradles is because although overhead cradles is a good move, there's no way to get there. A lot of guys you'll see, they come out and they try to get it from here. This is unrealistic. It's going to allow Alex to turn into me and wrestle against me. So the ankle waist isolates it. Notice now, Alex, go ahead and try to turn into me. He can't turn into me now because of the way I got his leg. Alright, so the next move that we're going to do is a 3/4 Nelson. Same initial setup. Come over the head, grab it the same exact way, try to extend the spine. Now, this hand now comes in between, and I reach for a claw. But it's like a weird claw. This is a normal claw. It's like my right hand is pulling on the wrong side. As soon as I have my hand in position, I lock up wrestler's grip again with top hand palm down, and then I move to position, which is where I take this elbow right here, and I bring it to the other side of his head. So here we are. I've got his neck extended. Boom, I come up, boom, and then I move. Normally, as soon as I let go of his head, he straightens his head out, but it doesn't matter. I've got my arms in position. Now all I do is I squeeze it tight, squeeze my elbows together tight, bring his forehead to the mat, and he's normally pretty much done already. That's that. If I need to, I can manipulate this knee a little bit by bringing it around, and he'll go over anyway. This move's a real painful move. I had it done to me when I was in 2006 at Nationals by the kid who won Nationals in my weight. It feels like you're going to break your own teeth because you're going like this. And he used it on pretty much everyone. Had a lot of kids screaming with it. Real nice, tough move. And it's an easy way to get there, as opposed to what a lot of people are doing is they're just coming here. This is no good. You're going to have a hard time locking that off. Use the whole progression to get there. Be much easier for you to lock up. Okay, next move we're going to use. Just quick set up to throw a leg.